Segment's being sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife.
It won't be long till wintertime will be leaving us. Things will be warming up, and many of us will be getting ready to sow our early season food plots. You know, it's wise to make the right choice about what seeds to sow in those food plots, so when deer season comes around, we'll be able to reap a good harvest. In the book of Galatians, the Apostle Paul talks about choosing the right seeds as well. In Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7, he says this, "Do not be deceived, God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will reap." You know, every day our words, our actions, our choices are actually seeds that we sow into our life that one day we will harvest. Paul tells us that basically there are two types of seeds, seeds of the flesh or sin, and seeds of the Spirit of God. So my challenge for you this week is this: be intentional about sowing the seeds of the Spirit of God at home, at work, in your family, with your friends. Sow the seeds of the good news of Jesus Christ. Hey, thanks for watching this week. We pray that you are doing well, and always remember, keep shooting straight.
All right, guys, this next segment's been sponsored by Taylor's Archery. You guys can find them at 100 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, Tennessee, or give owner Tracy Taylor a call at 931-563-7706. He's got in the brand new Hoyts and Matthews and Bowtex for this year. Get down there and let him get you set up so you can go ahead and start practicing for this coming season. All right, welcome back to the studio. Guys, we're going to let you call in now if you'd like to. It's 615-737-7767. And until then, we're going to start giving you some information on this upcoming expo. So, Josh, let's go ahead and just start out again with the dates and the show times.
It's the Tennessee Boat and Fishing Expo. It's February 5th through 7th. We open up at noon on Friday. You know, we're open noon to 5, 10 to 7, and then noon to 4.
Okay. All right, so they got 3 days they can come in there. Now this is at the Farm Bureau Expo Center, which is at the Wilson County Fairgrounds. And so it's a great venue. We love being there. Is this 3 years or 4 years now up there?
4th year there.
Okay, so 4 years there. And it's grown. You know, it's grown up there, and it's a beautiful facility. So really looking forward to being up there. Now, adults, $10. Military, and what's the kids' age?
We have 6 and under, and military and seniors are $5.
They're $5.
Seniors
okay.
are $65, but as I get older, we're going to raise the age.
Just keep going up with it.
Well, we also have a 2-for-1 coupon. You can go to our website, which is tnboatexpo.com. tnboatexpo.com, and we have a 2-for-1 coupon you can download. And on Friday we open at noon until 8. Josh said 5, but we open straight till 8. That's okay. And then Saturday we open at 10 to 7, and we're going to close a little early on Sunday because it's Super Bowl Sunday. So we open at noon. Just get there early. Yeah. Load up on all your tackle.
Come in and get those last minute deals. And,
we got a huge.
Those guys like to get that tackle gone. Once they've got it all unloaded on those tables, they like for it to
Bring
be gone.
your backpack because you can fill it up because there's tons of guys there ready to do business.
Yeah, we got a lot of tackle vendors going to be there this year. And, you know, this has been a tough year for tackle. I mean, everybody out there knows that. I mean, there's been times you could walk into the biggest box store you wanted to, and I mean, there's all you could do to buy a pack of hooks and some sinkers. I mean, it's been a tough year, but it's been a good year for a lot of our local tackle vendors that, you know, there's a lot of guys around Middle Tennessee that make some fantastic baits, you know, and you can get them right here locally. And it's been good for them, but I tell you, this show, y'all got a bunch of these tackle vendors, and they're going to be stocked up.
Oh, yeah. We got a good lineup for seminars this year. You can also go to our website and look at seminars every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come check them out, and you know, I'm sure everybody there has got plenty of knowledge to share. It's a great time to kind of socialize and share ideas, and you know, tell a few fishing stories.
There'll be plenty of fishing stories told in there, I guarantee you.
I think there was 1 or 2 last year told.
At our booth alone, there's many stories told, so there's no telling how many are told around that room. You also, I mean, you're going to have some fishing guides there. If people want to get in there, talk to some of these guys like Bobby Gentry. I'm sure Mark Travis will probably be there.
Well, you got
Brian
Wilson Frazier will be there this year. Yeah. He'll teach you how to set up your GPS.
He is the best out there at that.
Tommy Colley. He'll be in there this year.
Is he going to be talking crappie again?
Man, who knows what Tommy talks about?
Tommy will be talking about something, I guarantee you. And we've had Tommy here on the show, as a matter of fact, a few years ago, and sat and talked with him, and he's a wealth of knowledge as well, Tommy is. But you had hit on Wilson. I mean, you know, you can have the best electronics that money can buy. If you don't know how to use them, they're not going to do you any good.
No.
And he can tell you how to set them up, how to learn them and use them to your advantage. And I mean, and now the electronics guys now have just gotten, you know, we've been fishing with Daniel Brown and Mark Travis has it as well, and I'm sure a lot of these guys do. But this live scope, I mean, it's changed the game, guys. I mean, we're talking live imaging, you know, around your boat, and it's a lot of fun, and it teaches you a lot about fish. I think that's one of the neatest parts about it, in my opinion, is that it teaches you a lot about what the fish are doing under there that you wouldn't normally see, you know, and you can see, you know, how they're reacting to your baits or what they're doing.
I was listening to Real Deal. She talked to him on the phone earlier, and just talking about how the fish change from one day to the next, and the, you know, the clarity of the water, and this electronic, it just helps out.
It does.
And Wilson, I've known him a while. He's very knowledgeable, and he loves to talk about it.
He does.
Yep, for sure.
And again, he's good at it. He's good at teaching. I've watched his seminar several times, and he's real open to questions.
Yep.
You can go up after he speaks and tell him what you've got in particular. He can help you with it.
Yep.
So that's a great deal. Let's talk about some of the tackle vendors, guys. I'm going to have to turn my cheat sheet over here a little bit, and you can do that too. But because you've got a long list of them here, but I'll just kind of start reading through some of them. We got Army Bass Anglers, Brian Carper's Guide Service, Bull Shad Swim Baits, Cash and Fishing Rods, Castaway Customs, Ketchum Tackle, Cricket Rocket Guide Service, Dove Designs. Those guys actually do our jerseys and everything for us. Great company. Fish Finder, Line Defender, Joe's Custom Rods, Leland Lures, PJ Tackle, Producer Swim Baits, Professor Elite, Honey Hole Tackle, Raw Dog Lures, Snow Spin Baits, my buddy Chris Snow, great guy, Soremouth Tackle, Spool Reed Baron, Ultimate Noodle, WS Lures. I mean, you know, Bobby Gentry's going to be there. K9 Fishing's going to, I mean, you name it, they're going to be there. If it's a product that you're after or something you need, and this is not the whole list. I mean, this is not even everybody. I didn't
put all of the names on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's going to be plenty of them there. My buddy David McMurray with National Marine, they're going to be over there. Going to have a good line of boats. Anderson, Dunlap's going to be there. Lynx Outdoors. Looking forward to seeing some of their stuff.
Dealer in this area.
And we're going to come to the show, register to win. We're going. They're going to give away a kayak at the show. So
okay, will that be on Sunday, or are they going to give it away on Sunday?
I'll do it Sunday. I'll do it about 2 o'clock. I'll do the drawing. They give them 2 hours to get to the show, so they can pick it up at the show.
Okay, so I guess you'll do some type of a live feed drawing.
Yeah, I'll do it live, and the reason I do is because I don't want nobody thinking, we're holding back and we're not giving it away.
Yeah, that's right. Well, guys, let's go on over and do this week's tip of the week. This week's tip of the week is being sponsored by Phoenix Custom Quality Rods. You guys can find them at phoenixrods.com, or here in the state of Tennessee, call Mr. Jim Brewer at 931-213-1455. All right, the tip I want to give tonight is actually something that I did learn from using the live scope with Daniel just a couple of weeks ago, and it turned out to be a very valuable tip that he gave me right as we started the day. But when you're fishing, I guess it would matter, it wouldn't really matter what depth. So say you're at 50 feet of water and you're fishing, and those fish are at the bottom. You got a lot of fish at the bottom. Well, we'd fish around those, and every once in a while one of them, might grab the spoon or something, and you'd catch a few fish off the bottom. But those fish that passed through that were at, let's say, 35 feet of water in 50 foot, so in other words, 15, 20 foot off the bottom, when they would cruise through, increased odds by about 80%. You lift that spoon up, get in front of them, and those fish are actually up there feeding. So that's something that for me, the live scope really helped to just literally show me that's what was going on. But those fish that are up above, the fish that are up higher, by far are more aggressive and more apt to bite than the ones that are down there on the bottom. So that's something that
those are the guys that are feeding.
Yeah, that's right. And again, that's not to say you're not going to catch one off the bottom, because you will once in a while. But I'm telling you, the odds increase by 80% when they're up off the bottom swimming through there. They're kind of in hunt mode and they're ready to eat. So hope that helps you guys out. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back here in just a minute with some more Southern Woods and Waters.